Shut up! God, you scared the shit out of me. Don't do that.
Down to Nerve Center in order to play us something that was captured during his emotional EVP session.
I wasn't even asking for them. I was just with my friends.
Yeah, he's upset, okay?
I was just with my friends. You're up on me. I wasn't even asking for them. I was just with my friends.
Nova! Nova! You know, I gotta close the door. Because she's gonna... Hey!
Just as we are stunned to this Class A EVP that Billy captured, we all start hearing loud noises.
Oh, I just said that trigger. Just fuck with myself.
We are hearing...
Stupid idea. Don't know why I did that. Hold on a minute, because this pouch is not going to work for me.
I immediately send Aaron upstairs by himself to investigate these noises. They're on base camp, and that noise upstairs is right up here.
Here, we're going to organize this real quick. Y'all know that. So we have all of our basic colors in this one. So yeah, like white. White. That doesn't even go in there. Oh, that's black. That's black. Sorry, not me just realizing that I'm still fucking recording. Hold on, sorry. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry about that.
It's right here. Right here's the feet. It's like it's not like a penny. Oh, right there. Right there. Is that a quarter? That is. Someone threw a quarter? Dude, that's what landed. Yeah, it was just going right through here. Yeah, it's right behind. What's the date on it? I don't care, James, dude. I don't even have a change. Hey, James. 2015. Shut up. That's what it is, right?
As all three of us are walking down this hallway on camera and accounted for, we hear a coin suddenly hit the ground with no explanation whatsoever.
This place is like a roller coaster. What's up? This place is like a roller coaster. What was that? What was that?
We now realize that the date on the quarter is the same year that we experienced a terrible tragedy involving two fellow investigators with whom we have investigated this particular location multiple times.
We miss you both. You are dear friends. I know they're here. I know they're here.
Communicate.
What did I just say? What did I just say? Communicate. Oh my god. Communicate. It just said communicate. Guys are reading this. It says communicate. That's the basis of form of the communication. It's a shiny 2015 quarter. Like a brand new one. Fresh. It's a fresh quarter. It does. It's a fresh, brand new quarter. Okay, listen. What am I holding in my hand? Who was this a message to?
You.
Did that? You? No. It just said you. No. You. Right there. Okay, hold on. This was a message to me. Who is this a message from?
English.
Who is this a message from? This is us! It says us! It says us! Yes, it does. Serious? Here, I got it. It says us. Oh my god. What did you do to this quarter? Drop! He dropped the quarter! Yes! This place is like
I love when they get excited. So cute.
We know who is communicating with us right now, and for them to drop this quarter with a very tragic and significant date on it, we believe they are telling us that they are here. And after we leave this room, the two following messages that come through the talking EVP device validate this even more.
Points. Portal.
Oh my god.
Hey, wake up. The words in your head, you're the only one that can hear them. Say it. Yes, I can. Move. Feel it. Hold on to this feeling. Yes, I can. Yes, I must. Watch me.
Red Pellets on Bike or Bike Plus at onepelletson.com. Terms apply.
Employees are getting attacked while they sleep.
There's many bad things here.
He killed the two people.
I couldn't breathe.
Show us your power.
Oh my god.
There's the eyes.
What? What is that?
Stop.
You're messing with some ancient stuff.
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand. We want answers. We have worked years to build our credibility.
My stomach is upset for some reason today, so that's fun.
Working alongside the most renowned professionals in the field.
In fact, I'm gonna pause and take some meds real quick, so hold on.
The paranormal auctioned off
Hopefully those will
in
kick in
1978
eventually.
the Adobe Deli Steakhouse.
I've had stomach problems pretty much my whole life. And they can't figure out what causes it.
It's just
basically, I don't digest food the way I should.
It's kind of like that bar in From Dusk Till Dawn.
And this has caused some medical concerns. So they put me on a medication called Linzest, and they put me on it because I basically didn't go to the bathroom like I should. Like, I was very irregular, and I didn't know that that wasn't normal until a few years ago. You're supposed to go every day. I was going maybe once every 2 weeks. Sorry, this is a TMI conversation in case y'all are curious. But they put me on a medication and it worked, but it had the opposite effect of what my problem was. So instead of not being able to go, I was going all the time. Like, I would eat and immediately have to go to the bathroom. And of course, the concern with that is, you know, it's not getting the nutrition from anything you're eating. And since I do take medication for psychiatric reasons as well as physical reasons, it was concerning that I was not getting anything into my system that I needed. And
that have come up to me and says, I just got a chill.
yeah. So, and also, you know, I've had an eating disorder in the past. I was bulimic as a high school student, junior high school student. And I've never really had a healthy relationship with food, and some of that is the stomach problems. And I try very hard to stay away from like calorie counting apps and things like that, because I feel like it just gives me these like unrealistic ideas of how much I should or shouldn't be eating. And because I do take medication that requires me to eat, I don't want to put myself on a path of not eating at all or not eating properly or, you know, whatever. And man, I'm telling you, it's been a rough road lately. I had a colonoscopy done like 3 years ago, something like that, right before I met my wife. So it would have been about 3 years ago. And they said they found nothing. But again, because of my issues of cleaning out my own body, I did not cleanse properly, even with the stuff that they give you, that nasty ass drink. And then I was supposed to get another colonoscopy done a couple of months ago, and wasn't able to do it because I did 2 days of a clear liquid diet like they suggested, and took the meds the night before like they said. This time I took pills. We were hoping that maybe the pills would work, but they never took effect of any kind. Until the morning, like an hour before I was supposed to be walking out the door, the meds kicked in. And obviously you can't do a colonoscopy if the meds are no bueno. And so I ended up not having that done. And then they were like, oh, we can get you in at the end of March. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to be here because we were going on vacation to Chicago. And now I have it scheduled for like the middle of April sometime, like the 15th or something like that. And I'm really nervous about it because like it's a disgusting drink for one, and then to go through all of that once just to be told that nothing was wrong but yet continue to have the same problems was just upsetting. And it just made me feel like no one was hearing me when I was saying that I was sick. And to like further explain this, when I say that I was having stomach aches or stomach problems, I don't mean like little baby stomach aches, like, oh, you know, once I throw up or whatever, I'll feel better. I would be for hours with excruciating pain in my abdomen, just crying, like, and I would get so hot that I would have to strip down, and I'd be laying on our bathroom floor in tears because I was hot and the floor was cold, but also because I didn't feel good, so my stomach hurt, and I was upset because it didn't feel good. Sometimes just bawling my eyes out, trying to force myself to, you know, do what I needed to do to get it out of my system. And I knew once I went, I would feel better. But when I say it took hours, I'm talking like 3 to 4 hours of me just sobbing. And like, I take a medication that helps me sleep. So on top of all of this, I'm also drugged up, half asleep, and it always seems to happen in like the middle of the night at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I would just be beside myself because I'd be tired and I didn't feel good and I wasn't awake enough to comprehend what was going on, and I was upset and my wife would hear me crying, and oh my god, it was horrible for me. So I was really grateful when the medication that they put me on started working, but then I was like, it's working a little too well because now I can't keep anything in my system. And you have to have food to function. And I have always, as somebody who's recovering or has recovered from an eating disorder, I have always stood on the side that women especially, not saying that men can't have eating disorders because I know a few, but women especially have all of these like unrealistic expectations put on them when it comes to their bodies and it comes to, you know, just being a woman in general. Like, we're expected to do everything, but we can't express any discomfort or upset or sadness about our lives because then we look like we're not grateful. So, like, when you have medical issues as a woman, everybody tells you to suck it up. Especially if you've got kids. You're supposed to suck it up and you're not supposed to feel it and you're just supposed to deal with it. Well, all well and good. I can do that for a lot of things. I have done that for a lot of things. But in this particular situation, I'm no good to anybody if I'm not getting any sleep, if I'm sick all the time, if I'm crying all the time. And, you know, like, I finally ended up going to my primary care physician instead of my gastroenterologist because they wouldn't call me back about these meds. And I had her change the dose. Because he upped those meds like super. Okay, so like I was on 72, there's 145, and then there's like 290. I went from 72 to 290 in one sweep. And we thought maybe, okay, maybe it's just too heavy for me to just jump right to the big dose and whatever. But even when she took me back down to the one, because the 72 wasn't working, but even when she took me back down to the 142, I was still hurting. I was still struggling. Like, I either was going to the bathroom too much, spending all day on a toilet, or I wasn't going at all again. And so like I know for a fact there's certain foods I can't eat. I have to stay away from. I am lactose intolerant. Milk does not do well with me. Ice cream doesn't do well for me. Just dairy in general. I have a lot of trouble with it. It's just so unfortunate because I love dairy. And I love ice cream. Not so much milk, but I love like cheese and ice cream and, you know, and coffee creamer and like all that good stuff. But shouldn't have any of it. But in small doses, it doesn't really do me any damage. But we've recently learned that I also cannot eat corn. Nobody digests corn. That's a fact. But it hurts me. Like, it gives me pain when I eat corn. So, no corn. No nuts, which sucks because I love peanuts. Growing up as a kid, my dad would, when we would go to the local baseball team games here, my dad would always get these peanuts and these spiced gumdrops and little, like, fruit slices. If you don't know what those are, sorry. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. They're like little gummy fruit slices with little sugar crystals on top. And I grew up just eating peanuts all the time. I loved peanuts. And I mean, I haven't really been able to eat peanuts since I got my dentures, since I had my teeth taken out and got my dentures. But still, there were times when my body would actually cooperate and I would be able to chew on peanuts. Can't do that now. Also cannot have pizza, which may not seem like a big deal to some people, but to me, that shit was devastating because I love pizza. Spaghetti sauce is another thing I can't have. Basically, anything that has, like, pasta or spaghetti sauce as a base is no bueno. And like, I don't think y'all understand how sad that can make somebody who loves things like spaghetti and whatnot. And so like I know now and I abide by, for the most part, with an exception here or there, that there's just certain things that I cannot eat. And as much as it saddens me, we do what we gotta do and we go on. No biggie. But when the diet isn't enough and the exercise isn't enough and the meds aren't enough and you're still having the problems that you're having and you're in pain all the time, it's really hard to just be like, to like convince yourself that you're doing this for a reason. So I just hate it. I hate not being able to eat what I want or do what I want, or like my family ordering pizza and I have to get chicken wings because I can't eat anything else. And on the really bad med days where I'm just sick and everything I'm eating is making me sick, all I can really keep down then is maybe some toast and like butter noodles. I love butter noodles, don't get me wrong, but when that's all you can eat for like days on end, you get tired of them, right? Well, I've gotten to be a very big fan of butter noodles lately. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to vent about that because, like, it really, really sucks for me. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I know somebody's gonna say this, and I understand that some people have it worse, and I am very grateful for my life and how amazing it truly is. But no matter how big or little my medical problems appear to someone else, oops, they are devastating enough that they keep me from having essentially a normal life. And that can be so frustrating. Like, believe me, you just get tired of being sick. You know? But we go on. We live our lives like normal. We do what we gotta do, right?
Can you play that so he can hear it on a louder speaker?
No matter who you are, you do what you gotta do.
Unbelievable.
Alright.
No, I mean, no, it spiked. I'm talking bury the needle. Play it one more time. There's nothing else that you could have said that could have sounded like this. I don't know how much more clear you could say F you, but you didn't say F you. No. We've seen this before. We've seen people's voices be mimicked. We don't remember you saying this either.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me, bitch. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.